last name and spell it for us?
Yes. Good afternoon. My name is Brian Massie. That's B-R-I-A-N, Massie, M-A-S-S-I-E. I am a resident of Lake County, and I am a member of the committee to abolish Ohio property taxes. We are the committee that submitted our petitions to the Attorney General and to the ballot board, and we have received permission from both the Attorney General and the ballot board to start collecting signatures. We need 413,000 signatures to get the issue on the ballot, and we could not get enough in 1 month of collecting for the November 2025 ballot, so we are continuing to collect for 2026.
How many do you have so far?
That's a number that we are keeping to ourselves, and because we don't want to reveal to the politicians of where we are at all. The committee to abolish Ohio property taxes will not be influenced by the outcome of the vote by the state legislators on the Governor DeWine's veto of the property tax changes, since we believe they were not really reformed at all. The proposed changes are designed to pacify angry homeowners while preserving the overly complex, broken, and immoral tax system of the state of Ohio. The legislators are doing nothing to address the injustice of taxing people out of their homes while funding the ever-growing bureaucracy. The people, once again, the people of Ohio have to take a back seat to big government and to the donor class. The legislators have chosen to protect government coffers over family budgets. Governor DeWine justified his veto by expressing concern for school funding. Yet the committee argues that the whole system must change to avoid bankrupting property owners and pricing families out of their homes that they've worked all their lives to achieve. Property ownership is the foundation of freedom and liberty. But when taxes increase without your consent, without regard to your ability to pay, that foundation starts to crack. With this vote, the legislators sent a message, loud and clear. Their loyalty lies with the tax-hungry bureaucracies and their donor base, not with the people who elected them. We want the legislators to know we are not going away. The fight to abolish property taxes is just beginning. We want to tell the people of Ohio, this committee and other groups are willing to stand on the front lines for them. But in order to be successful, we need their help. We need them to be circulators, to sign petitions. This is a true grassroots movement. We try to get a quotation to have a company do this for us. We were quoted $1 million, and I understand from state people that was pretty cheap. It's usually anywhere from $3, $4, $5 million to pull off what we're doing. So I am pleading with the people of the state of Ohio, please step up to help us. Go to axeohiotax.com or reformpropertytax.com. We'll have Beth Blackmon, talk to us about her group. Done a fantastic job of getting people to sign up.
How long have you been working on this project for?
This project, the property tax, we've been working on property taxes for over 10 years. This initiative, probably 2 years. And I can remember it's been 3-4 months before we got all of the approvals. And we are committed to the people of the state of Ohio. We're committed. I'm willing to go to any county in Ohio. I'm going to Xenia and to Marietta next week, and I'm willing to speak to anyone in the state of Ohio would like to hear what we think about the property taxes. All they have to do is contact me at stoppropertytaxes@gmail.com, and we'll make it happen. We'll come to them. Any other questions that you have for me?
What kind of feedback are you getting from people out there, residents?
There was an informal poll taken by Jack Windsor, I believe, in Columbus, that, I get this right, I think there was 87% or 85% of the people wanted to abolish. The other 10 to 15 wanted to reform, and 3% were unknown. So it's 97% of the poll wanted something done on property taxes. It's just not sustainable. And if we think that this is bad, it's even going to get worse. And I'm finding out from auditors that the property values are going to continue to escalate. There's a third of the counties that are in their sexennial revaluation now that will see their property taxes increase in 2026. That's the way the system works. And unfortunately, the legislators, we tried to speak to legislators a couple of years ago, and we've talked to the House Ways and Means Committee. We spoke at the Representative Romer's committee to review and reform property taxes. While I was speaking to that committee, they actually censored my speech, and they censored the speech when I was telling them that the Willoughby Eastlake School District was going to get over $8 million without a vote of the taxpayers. No one believed me. When I tried to tell the people in the community, this is coming down the pipe, you're going to pay $210,000, $100,000 of home valuations. They didn't believe me. They believe me now. Any other questions?
You got a question?
Okay.
So if this goes away, how are they going to support the schools?
That's interesting. We think that there has to be a major restructuring of the schools. We would contend we need 611 school districts. I'm talking to officials in Lake County. Do we need 9 school districts in Lake County? But we have one county public school district in Lake County, one superintendent, one curriculum director. So there needs to be some extensive cost-cutting measures in our public schools because it is not sustainable. The Ohio Revised Code says that it is the state's responsibility to fund the schools. The Rolfe case said that it was unconstitutional to use property taxes as a means of funding. Basically, the legislators have ignored it, and they pushed the burden right onto the taxpayers. And they say, well, you have more control because of local control. Well, I've been involved in trying to put people on the school boards, and it is truly, I've sort of thrown up my hands and said, I'm not going to do this anymore because you don't have control. You go to a school board, you get 3 minutes, nobody answers questions, and they keep on doing the same thing over and over again. So that idea of you've got local control is merely a myth, in my opinion. And as far as the police and fire, roads and bridges at the local level, and I'm saying, we're not anarchists. We're going to pay for government services, reasonable government services. Right now, I get one lump sum from my township. I want to know how much am I paying for the police, how much am I paying for fire, roads, and bridges? Because I want to be able to determine, is my township, are they being good stewards? Because I'm going to compare them with any other municipality. It's just not acceptable to say, you've got to pay for government services, here's the amount. And unfortunately, when we talk to people about voting for tax levies, we keep trying to get the message across. If you continue to vote for property tax levies, you're funding your own demise. There's been deceptions played on all of the citizens in the state of Ohio by the state legislators. They say that the inside millage cannot be any more than 10 mills, which is 1%. But what they have done with the outside millage, for example, joint vocational schools, 2.5 mills, but it is not subject to House Bill 920. So that means that the outside millage, the way they wrote the law, is treated like inside millage. So I say, if it's treated like inside millage, it's inside millage. The same thing with the 20 mil floor for schools. People don't understand the 20 mil floor. You try to explain it, even the legislators don't understand our complex property tax system. And that's wrong. And so what we say is any tax causing a citizen to become homeless is immoral.